It's so good to be back here in South Carolina,
home of the Gamecocks.
Nice feed. Wow! Another fantastic flush by Bryant. Dunked it right on his head.
Look at the ball movement for Carolina. Gosh, that's pretty.
South Carolina leads!
Here come the Gamecocks in Columbia, South Carolina.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Derek Scott. We are at the Long Family Football Operations Center. We're actually going to give you a tour, behind-the-scenes tour of this facility a little later on in the show, so you'll want to stick around for that. We've also got coverage of Gamecock men's basketball, which had a great win on the road against a nationally ranked Florida team. Carolina women's basketball, which set a new standard for consecutive conference wins. And even a preview of Gamecock baseball. We'll give you a little taste of what things looked like last year before the COVID shutdown. So a lot to cover on today's program. We'll also talk a little signing day recap for football as well. But as we get things started, we'll go with our Prisma injury update. The only thing really to talk to you about as baseball is getting its season underway here in just a couple weeks is the fact that Alex Boychuk, who was one of Carolina's two catchers expected to carry the load behind the plate, will miss this season with a foot injury that carried on from fall ball. We certainly wish Alex the best and look forward to having him back on the squad in 2022. On to Gamecock men's basketball. Carolina had not had a road win all season heading down to Gainesville, but they'd won 2 times in a row in the O'Connell Center. Could Carolina make it 3 in a row? Let's take a look at a highlight package from a tremendous performance by Frank Martin's crew.
Lawson will try a deep 3 from the left wing, and that's on the mark for AJ, and a fast start offensively for South Carolina. Keyshawn Bryant at the other end gets the feed from Jermaine, and that's a left-handed dunk for Key. Creary at the rim. Jalen goes up and under with the left-handed. Nate Nelson will try a 3, and the walk-on buries one from the left corner. Finds a backdoor cutting Cousinard, and he'll score. To the rim, layup, no. McCreary flush on the rebound.
That's the way to get up off the deck and start playing again.
Right elbow, bang! He got another one. That's 12 for 7. Bryant rebound, and Keyshawn puts it up and in. Another bucket for Keyshawn right at the rim. The South Carolina Gamecocks pull off the upset by a final score of 72-66.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and Home Team Barbecue, the new location for Carolina Calls.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
This is James.
Jimmy!
Mom, Dad, this is James.
James? James Harrison from Roosevelt High?
Jimmy! Yeah! Oh! You good, Jimmy?
The 2021 Toyota RAV4.
Jimmy!
The RAV for all of you. Lease a new 2021 RAV4 LE for $249 a month for 36 months. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. I'm your host, Derek Scott. This week's show has a special co-host. Her name is Jessica Jackson. She's the biggest character in Gamecock football. She's going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of this place, the Long Family Football Operations Center. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Welcome to your virtual tour of the Long Family Football Ops Building. We're gonna give you the real tour. We've got players, we've got coaches, we've got, most importantly, food, and a lot more to show you guys. Let's roll. Right at the entrance is our nutrition hub, where Kristen Coggin has all of our nutritional needs set up. All right, so Kristen has it all foolproof. You come in, you write your name, and then you just fill out what you want. Maybe some chicken thighs, some steak. We even got some baked ziti. From here, you take your sheet over and you head to our buffet. Once you drop your sheet, our great nutrition staff is all the food. So now that you're fueled up, the locker room is literally steps away from the nutrition hub. So, welcome to the locker room. One of the most unique things about this building is not only our locker room, but our barber shop. We typically have a barber come in during the season. You can sit down, get your hair washed, get a cut, all while you're in the building. All of our lockers are custom made and state-of-the-art. Not only do they have cup holders and super cool storage, they also have charging ports and locks for when you go out to practice, your stuff is secure. After the boys come through the player entrance, they check in with Kristen, they head to the locker room, and then most importantly, they come to the training room to make sure they're ready to go for the day. Now, we have all the fancy stuff in the world, but what makes this place special is definitely the people we have around. So everything in this entire room is dedicated to making you better. It's all rehabilitation, not to get bigger, faster, stronger. We'll show you that in the weight room later on. We have everything that you can imagine, from chiropractors, massage therapists, salt-soaked tanks, anything and everything we have. We even have hot and cold tanks and a pool with a treadmill underneath. I will say, it might look like a jacuzzi, but it's not. So welcome to the weight room. As you can see, we have everything you need to get bigger, faster, stronger, more agile, you name it, Coach Day and his staff can take care of it. Right from the weight room, we can head out to our practice fields and our indoor facility. We have 2 full-length practice fields, one's for offense, one's for defense. We also have an outdoor weight room in the back, and all of this is connected right to our indoor facility where we have 110 yards of turf. So, especially on rainy days like this, we always utilize the indoor. Not only do we use this for workouts, we use it for practice, stretch and strides, sometimes team meetings, and even yoga. All right, we're heading to the big man's office. How's it going? Great. And one of the most important people in this office, Mr. George Wheezy Wynn. He fixes all the problems. Yes, oh, look at this. And like we said, this whole building is ease of access, and you can run right into your head coach at any point in time.
Exactly. And what she just said about Wheezy, he does fix all the problems.
All right, let's head down to the assistant coach's offices. Like I said, this entire building is focused around you guys. So all the facilities you need are here, but also all the people you need. Here are all of our assistant coaches' offices, ready for you to walk upstairs and talk anytime. And 1, 2, 3. 3 steps from the assistant coaches' offices are your position meeting rooms. As you can see, we have a full staff here, willing and ready to help you whenever needed. We have our creative media staff here doing player interviews with all the new guys, so that way our fans can get to know them. So that way, when you step on campus, we'll do nothing but help build your brand. But when they're not doing player interviews, this room is just used as our team room. And when we finish up our team meetings, we like to break some bread together. So here we have a full dining hall that we love to have team dinners at. All right, and as you can see, we are right back to where we started. So the whole point of this is to say that yes, schools have great facilities, but ours are built around you. Hey cuties. As you guys can see, this building was made with one thing in mind, and that's ease of access to you. You've got to come see it for yourself. So we've seen everything we have to offer. Remember, the one thing we're missing is you.
Appreciate that tour from Jessica Jackson. This building is really, really something. We've got more Gamecock football coverage coming up after the break, so stick around. This is Gamecock Insider from Learfield IMG College. Be sure to tune in to Carolina Calls on the Gamecock Sports Network. Thursday night at 7 p.m., we talk basketball with Frank Martin at Home Team Barbecue in 5 Points.
People have the power to make a lasting impact through acts of kindness, compassion, and strength. They inspire us to innovate and educate, to do more than we ever thought possible, to help you be your healthiest you. Prisma Health, inspired by you.
This is James.
Jimmy!
Mom, Dad, this is James.
Jimmy! James? James Harrison from Roosevelt High?
Jimmy! Yeah! Oh! You good, Jimmy?
The 2021 Toyota RAV4.
Jimmy!
The RAV for all of you. Lease a new 2021 RAV4 LE for $249 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
Back for more Gamecock Insider here at the Long Family Football Operations Center. Luke Day is the new strength and conditioning coach for the Gamecocks. We're getting to know him. His players are getting to know him. Let's take a look at one of his early interactions with this team.
Set number! Set number!
Man's heart and his heart's purpose is deep, deep water. We're all searching for what is our meaning, what is our purpose, but it takes an insightful man to draw that out of him. That's how we view ourselves as coaches. We are here to draw out your purpose out of the deep well that is your heart. And we're gonna do that by training in a way that honors the way human beings are designed, from a physiological, social, and psychological standpoint. You're going to be trained in a way that makes you fire on all cylinders. We're gonna move weight fast. We're gonna move really heavy weight. We're gonna move it horizontally. We're gonna get on the floor. We're gonna move our own body. All of those different ways that we can, because look at the game. That's what's taking place. If it's important to training, if it's important to your football program, you better track it. So you're gonna know where you stand, and we're gonna show you how to get improvement in every single phase of your life. We recover faster, we train harder, we train longer, and then we keep that process over and over and over. At the end of the day, what we're training for is maximal, sustainable output. How powerful can you be, and how long can you be that powerful? We're going to find every single thing there is to do to get these guys prepared to go play and win football games.
New week, same grind, y'all boys. Keep going, man.
And draw out this version of you that you didn't even know was in there.
I'm Nick Barrett from Goldsboro, North Carolina, and I play defensive tackle.
Marion Brown from Tampa, Florida. I play wide receiver.
I'm Jordan Davis from Atlanta, Georgia. I play offensive tackle.
Daryl Debo-Williams from Smyrna, Delaware. I play linebacker.
EJ Jenkins from Fredericksburg, Virginia. I play wide receiver.
My name is Jason Brown. I'm from Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I play quarterback.
I'm just Omega Blake, Rockhead, South Carolina, South Point High School, wide receiver.
Sam Reynolds, Alabaster, Alabama, slot receiver.
It's your boy Isaiah Nars. I play corner. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina.
My name is Colton Gauthier. I'm from Gwinnett County, Georgia, and I play quarterback.
What's good, Gamecock Nation? TJ Sanders checking in. I'm excited. Hope y'all ready for me.
Good morning, Gamecock Nation. It's Kobe Fells. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
I've been here for about 3 weeks, and they've just brought me in like I've always been here.
I come from a big high school. Like, we're fairly well known, and there's a lot of big kids, but you get here and you see like 6'8" is normal. Like, what?
So I love playing guitar. I play a lot of guitar. That was actually probably something that I picked up first before I ever picked up any type of ball was a guitar.
PS5. Gamecock poster, all you really need.
I'm in love with shoes.
I know I like to chill. I like to bowl.
I play a lot of Xbox with a bunch of teammates all the time.
You probably wouldn't believe it, but work out. That's all I like to do. Like you could ask Marshawn, he'd just be like, bro, chill, like chill.
I think I have 142 pair. But I think my most expensive pair, Jordan Carmine 6s.
If I had a good day, I'll go play, guitar. If I have a bad day, I'll go play rock. Like it's just a release for me. It's always been like that.
I'll be playing Madden, 2K, GTA, Call of Duty, stuff like that.
I'm trying to get into golf. It's real frustrating. It's frustrating right now. The first one, I dug a hole right in the dirt. The second one, I whiffed the whole ball. Taking practice swings.
One thing I really like doing in my free time, if I'm not doing that, is watching wildlife documentaries, such as like Blue Planet and stuff like that. That stuff's so fascinating to me.
This is my baby right here. I've been having her for like a year now.
Columbia, they all about their football, man.
Just the white towels and the fireworks and that stadium jam-packed and it being loud.
Definitely a bigger fan base for sure. Like I've been around here and like you Debo, you's a guy they just brought in? I'm like, yeah, how y'all know? Like, I just got here.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
People have the power to make a lasting impact through acts of kindness, compassion, and strength. They inspire us to innovate and educate, to do more than we ever thought possible, to help you be your healthiest you. Prisma Health, inspired by you.
So very Sansbury. It's not just about style and vision. It's about passion. Our passion to make sure that you have the perfect glasses or contact lenses for your look. You know, it's just so very Sansbury. With so many choices and options available, we want to make sure your eyewear looks great and feels great. That's so very Sansbury. So very Sansbury Eye Center.
Of good hard work. Good hard work has earned Brooke Wilson the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the track and field team, Wilson is a junior exercise science major with a 3.978 GPA. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life.
Now here's Cousinard creating a turnover, dives on the floor, gives it ahead to Bryant. Two-hand flush for Keyshawn. What a great bit of hustle from Jermaine.
That's your Sansbury. Did you see that play? Jermaine Cousinard with the hustle and the good vision from Jalen McCreary, and Keyshawn Bryant with the easiest dunk he'll have all season. All part of South Carolina's comeback in the win over number 22, Florida. Turning our attention to our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. Well, A.J. Lawson is putting together quite the junior season for the Gamecock men's basketball team, and this week no different. He had 21 points at Vanderbilt, and then he followed that up with 22 and 8 big rebounds in the win over Florida. That's now 5 20-plus point games for A.J. in SEC play, so congratulations to him. Speaking of Gamecock basketball, let's take a look at some Gamecock women's highlights. You know, this squad now has 25 consecutive wins over SEC opponents in conference play. That number was marked with a win over the Crimson Tide. And here are the highlights.
So here from Colonial Life Arena as the South Carolina Gamecocks with a 24-game SEC regular season win streak. They're looking to extend that here this afternoon. This South Carolina starting five, you just pick them apart and there is just no weakness there. Strong from 1 through 5.
Check this out.
In which Destiny Henderson rolls with the basketball. Oh my. She's just fearless. She goes out there. She is just tough. She's not afraid of anything or anyone.
Gamecock women's basketball fans, download the Gamecock app and play 3 points the hard way. Brought to you by our friends with the best made-from-scratch biscuits, Hardee's. If the women's basketball team makes 3 3-pointers in a game, you can score a free sausage biscuit at Hardee's tomorrow during breakfast hours. Once we hit our 3 3-pointers, stop by your favorite Hardee's, show them the coupon in the Gamecocks app, and bam, a free biscuit. Get your biscuit at participating Columbia and Spartanburg area Hardee's. Feed your happy.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be our most capable heavy-duty pickup. Because of this, we gave the all-new 2021 F-150 an available 12-inch touchscreen. Because of this, we built Ranger with a terrain management system. And because Ford trucks are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Don't miss the chance to get a 2020 F-150 with up to $10,531 in total savings at your Carolina Ford dealer.
People have the power to make a lasting impact through acts of kindness, compassion, and strength. They inspire us to innovate and educate, to do more than we ever thought possible. To help you be your healthiest you. Prisma Health, inspired by you.
Farm Bureau Insurance is giving you a chance to win 2 tickets to an upcoming home women's basketball game. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to win. Everyone that registers will be entered for the chance to win the grand prize, an autographed ball from Coach Don Staley. Register to win at usccontest.com. That's usccontest.com.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and Home Team Barbecue, the new location for Carolina Calls.
We're back on Gamecock Insider. You know, with the weather getting a little bit warmer, time to be thinking about spring sports. Carolina baseball has gotten practice underway, and the season will get started on the 19th with the Dayton Flyers coming to town. Non-conference schedule recently released as well by Carolina. So as we get you thinking a little bit about some Gamecock baseball, notice the baseball logo, how about we take a little look back at the abbreviated season from 2020.
Just play great baseball. Play hard, play smart, just play great baseball.
Well, we are all looking forward to seeing that Gamecock baseball team back on the field at Founders Park, and it'll be happening in just a couple of weeks. As we wrap things up on the program today, as always, it's our Toyota Keys to the Game. We're going to talk a little Gamecock men's basketball because coming off the win over Florida, they have 3 consecutive home games on the schedule. So if Frank Martin's crew wants to make a late season push, this is certainly the time to do it. The leader of the league, the Alabama Crimson Tide, among that 3-game stretch at Colonial Life Arena. Well, that'll wrap things up for us on today's program. Thanks to everyone who took part, and thanks to you for joining us on the show. We'll be back again next week with more Gamecock athletics coverage. Until then, I'm Derek Scott, and this is Gamecock Insider.
This has been a presentation from Learfield IMG College.